Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. We're coming in, live coming in. Okay, you guys are gonna have a few minutes to chime in. I'm gonna go grab a few things, and I'll be right back. So just enjoy the music. Uh, After 2 minutes, we will begin, but it's gonna be more time. I'm gonna give you guys some extra. I need to check a few, so I'll be right back. Yo, que comienza la fiesta. Ok, ya me pasé de los 2 minutos. Tienen suficiente tiempo, me oyen, me escuchan. Bien. Ok, hoy vamos profundo. hay mejor tecnología. Vamos a ver. Dale un segundito esto. Quiero salir, no debo salir. No tiene que dominar. Built-in blender. I see that? Built-in blender. And it can pulse. You just can't do it too much. Blend, pulse, blend, pulse. Now, let's see. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have blast off. Okay, so let's get started. How are you guys? I hope you guys are well rested. I'm definitely not because it's the life of an artist. Pero I have to dedicate this time to you guys because it's a commitment. So let's start with uh, let's go mind tools. Okay. So everybody, please log on to Ok, los estudiantes, vamos a empezar. Por favor, vayan a la página mindtools.com. Se escribe www.mindtools.com. Le va a decir, le va a poner un pro de notificaciones. Dice que si no puede vender su información personal, siempre diga que no. Y usted le da ahí al cosa y confirma. Porque si no, el algoritmo y ChatGPT están aprendiendo de los exámenes de ustedes. Ok. Um, Vamos a abrir el menú. Yo oprimí for business. Oh, no, espérese. Mala mía, mala mía. Déjame darle para atrás. No. Esto es... ok. Hablan el menú a la mano izquierda. Open the menu on your left. Select for business. Seleccionen para negocio. Y cuando, cuando diga, yo creo que abajo, yo lo tenía ahora mismo, tiene que decir explore. Tampoco, hice algo más. Espérense. Es que esta página, mi gente, tú está. O sea, me dio la cosa y después la. No, tampoco. Ok, vamos a darle para atrás. Explore, ok. Denle al rectángulo anaranjado. Please hit the orange rectangle. Click explore. And let's go with. Let's go with leadership and management. Okay. Let's do coaching and mentoring. Let's see if it's uploaded. Vamos a hacer leadership es como ser un líder y administración. Coaching es como dar un consejo y enseñando a los pupilos. Ok, esto nada más me abrió una sección. Podemos medirla por la cantidad del contenido. Va a decir 6 minutos, 13 minutos. We're going to measure it by the quantity of the content. Some of them will say 6 minutes, 13 minutes, 3 minutes. It doesn't really matter the time. What we want to look for is on the left, it says article. If it says article, it may be on the exam. For example, module, I'm going to tell you right now, module 1, 2, 3, 4 is the first one that says article. So let's click on that. Let's see if it's uploaded. This one is called What is Coaching? How to be an effective coach. Written by the Mind Tools content team. Okay? So everybody pull that up, put it together. Okay. Much better, much better. If you guys always beautiful aesthetics, I want you guys to think about all the planets and the constellations. When you look at every circle that's on the screen, every light, every strand is a different Milky Way or galaxy or constellation. Look at the rows. I think on this side of the screen right here, look at the size of the rows. Now, for digital graphics and engineering, like for video design, think about in what direction I have to move my hand for you to be able to, let's say, design or use an illustration, some type of animation to create the rest of the screen. Also, look at the grid matrix on the actual canvas on the top. All right, so everybody hydrate. I need to super hydrate. 1 second. And here we go. You've probably heard people talking about coaching in the workplace. You might have even received some coaching in the past, or you might have used coaching to improve a person's performance, even if you didn't actually describe it as coaching at the time. But what actually is coaching, and how do you use it, and what skills do you need to be an effective coach? In this article, we'll look at the basics of coaching in the workplace. We'll clarify what it involves and review the key approaches that you can use to be a successful coach. We'll also review some situations where coaching can be useful and look at some examples of coaching questions. Now, for the people that always like to ask for the link, as you guys use it for your homework, I got you. Hold up. So you guys like, subscribe, and share. This way, everybody can have it. So now let's send the live to the family. Um, that's it. One more class, and we should be good. Okay. So now everybody has the link, and we can continue. Okay. So now about coaching. Coaching is a useful way of developing people's skills and abilities, and of boosting performance. It can also help deal with issues and challenges before they become major problems. A coaching session will typically take place as a conversation between the coach and the coachee, the mentor or the mentee, which is the person being coached. And it focuses on helping the coachee or the mentee discover answers for themselves. After all, people are much more likely to engage with solutions that they have come up with themselves rather than those that are forced upon them. In some organizations, coaching is still seen as a corrective tool, used only when things have gone wrong. But in many companies, coaching is considered to be a positive and proven approach for helping others explore their goals and ambitions and then achieve them. Coaches in the workplace are not counselors, psychotherapists, gurus, teachers, trainers, or consultants, although they may use some of the same skills and tools. Most formal professional coaching is carried out by qualified people who work with clients to improve their effectiveness and performance and help them achieve their full potential. Coaches can be hired by coachees or by their organizations. Coaching on this basis works best when everyone clearly understands the reason for hiring a coach and when they jointly set the expectations for what they want to achieve through coaching. However, managers and leaders in the organization can be just as effective as externally hired coaches. Managers don't have to be trained formally as coaches, as long as they stay within the scope of their skill set and maintain a structured approach. They can add value and help develop their people's skills and abilities. Note number one, this is extra credit, it will be on the test. The key challenge for managers is to separate their management role from their coaching role. I'm going to say it again. Note number one, the key challenge for managers is to separate their management role from their coaching role. Our article, Informal Coaching for Managers, includes ideas and best practices on how to best do this. Note number two, this will be on the finals. Although coaching in the workplace is just as important as coaching in sport, the approach is different. Sports coaches mentor their athletes using technical skills, experience, and a telling style of direction. By contrast, questioning and reflection are often more important in workplace coaching. This is where coaching can help. Here are a few examples of questions that you can answer with the benefit of coaching. How can I manage my time better to achieve all I want in life? Number one. Number two, what should I do next in my career within the organization? Number three, how can I reduce the stress in my job or my life? Number four, how can I achieve a better balance between work life and home life? Number five, what skills do I need to grow and develop further? Number six, how can I improve my relationship with a specific colleague? Here's a tip. This will be on the finals exam. Our articles on coaching for team performance, coaching with feedback, coaching for talent development, and coaching through change look in more detail at specific situations where coaching is useful. That's four chapters. That's four free chapters of extra credit. So anybody that's falling behind, this is your chance to pass the class with an A plus. Okay. Golden rules of coaching. These are the fundamental rules of coaching. Number one, Module A. Coaching is founded on confidentiality and trust. Coaching can be successful only if coachees are able to discuss every aspect of an issue or challenge with their coach. The coach may need to listen to personal problems or private information that must be kept confidential, unless, of course, it involves, obviously, any criminal activity or activities harmful to the team, its clients, or the organization, or affects the safety and welfare of other people. Number three, the solution to the coachee's issues lies within the coachee. This may sound unusual, but it means that the background of an issue and the options available are generally known to the coachee. The coach's job is to ask the right questions to help coachees arrive at their own conclusions. As we said before, this is a very powerful way of helping people to change. Of course, the coach can provide helpful input or suggestions, but the best answers usually come from the coachee. Tip: there's a difference here between the type of coaching conducted by a professional coach who doesn't know about the day to day functioning of the organization and coaching conducted by a manager who does. As a manager, you probably have useful knowledge and experience, and you're responsible for helping people find the right answers to questions they're asking, directly or indirectly. However, be sensitive and humble in the way you help people. Situations may be more complex than you initially think. This will be Module D. There's no judgment for fixed agenda, but have an agreed goal for each session. For a coaching session to work well, there should be a lot of relaxed conversation, and the session should be free from the fear of judgment and should not follow any set pattern. At the same time, coaching conversations must be focused in order to be effective. The coachee should have a general idea or outline of the objectives of the coaching, both within the specific session and in the longer term. The coach then helps the coachee arrive at that destination by whatever route seems appropriate. The coach should check with the coachee during the session to determine if they're both moving in the right direction. Take a quick pause. Hydration. Coaching is about the whole person. Module E. Although a coaching session will probably focus on one issue, coaches must remember that they're having a conversation with a whole person who has specific experiences, emotions, and patterns of behavior. Workplace coaching will probably focus on workplace issues, but coaches must recognize that other factors and issues will likely enter the conversation. Keep your cool. The coach and coachee are equal partners. The best coaching conversations are set up so that the coach and coachee are equal partners. Whatever relationship and hierarchy might exist in the workplace, the coachee will define the actual issue, while the coach will use his or her skills to help deal with the issue. Coaching looks to the future and next actions. Futures, actions. Coaches are typically looking for some change to their performance, career, or life direction. Determining the right path may require the coachee to look at past experiences and decisions. However, the most positive coaching experiences are sessions that conclude with an agreed set of next steps or actions to take. Tip: good coaching sessions typically last between 1 and 2 hours. If they're less than an hour long, it's likely that the topic or topics won't be reviewed in sufficient detail. If a session lasts more than 2 hours, both the coach and coachee may lose focus and concentration. This is a very good point because instead of giving you guys like a university graduate level 6 hour course, I break it down in 2 hour courses so you could do three and still get credit for the whole module. You know what I'm saying? So I got your back. As long as y'all do the homework, that's my biggest thing. Don't miss out on the homework because that's like I work so hard to put it together and sending emails and correcting things and sending everything back. That's all I care about. Be here every day, show up, do your homework, and we'll work on the finals together. Okay. So 2 hour format is, my goal. This is Module F, key approaches used in coaching. These are useful approaches that you can use in coaching sessions. Structured questioning. Most coaching is achieved by asking the right questions, the types of questions that coachees would ask of themselves. With practice and experience, you can develop a sense of what the right questions are. But as a simple rule, start with open questions and then ask more specific and probing questions once the coachee has raised an issue or concern. Active listening. Listen actively so that you pay attention to the fine detail of what coachees are saying and how they're saying it. This is key to understanding a coachee's position at a deep enough level. Is there a lot of emotion attached to the words that the coachee is using? If so, what emotion? Passion, fear, excitement, dread, anger, or joy? How does the coachee's body language compare with the words being spoken? We often use words lightly, but the underlying meaning may say a lot about what we feel or believe. For example, phrases starting with I should do or I must do are very different from phrases starting with I will. I will become a trillionaire. I will become a trillionaire. Everybody say that. I will become a trillionaire very soon. Okay, summarizing and repeating. During a coaching session, summarize where the coaching conversation or part of the conversation has led. This helps the coachee relax and continue, as they know that you have taken an interest and see the whole picture. You should also occasionally repeat what coachees say, particularly when it could help you understand how their behaviors or expressions might be seen by others. Checking in with the coachee. During a coaching session, it really helps to confirm with coachees that the session is going well for them and that it's being or that it's covering what they wanted to cover. It's normal for coaches to give homework assignments to coachees, just like I do. This does not mean the coaches are taking on the role of teacher. We can agree we're all adults here, right? We're all entrepreneurs, we're all business people. Great. Simply means that both coach and coachee agree that some structured thinking time between coaching sessions is of value. Okay, example coaching questions. A member of your team has asked you to help them improve her time management. You schedule in a coaching session with her and ask these questions. Where are the key conflicts in your use of time? Number one, what usually stops you from leaving work at a regular time? Number two, how do you think you could address that problem and stop it from happening? What stops you from getting up an hour earlier to do X, Y, and Z? What support do you have at home to do Y? How could you get more support at home for Y? How could you get more support at work for the regular tasks you perform? At home, what is the main priority for how you spend your time? How do you deal with distractions? These are simple, open questions, but the answers to these and other similar questions will often show that the real issue behind a time management problem, for example, has nothing with time management, but rather something to with how the coachee feels. If you have an issue with time management, try answering some of the questions above. Substitute X for an activity you believe you want to do, but never seem to make time to do it. Substitute Y for a home or family task that you always have to do yourself. External coaches often have to deal with a coachee's major life changes and more wide ranging career considerations. When managers act as coaches, they should think about whether to coach on these topics, depending on whether there's a potential conflict of interest with the manager's regular organizational role. Key points: coaching is great for helping people develop their skills and abilities and for resolving issues before they become serious. Coaching is useful in many different situations, and you can use coaching as part of your everyday role. Use the approaches we've discussed here, as well as tools such as the GROW model to help you structure your sessions. Always remember to keep the coachee's interest at the forefront of coaching sessions. Also, try to let coachees come up with their own conclusions through open questions rather than giving them the answers directly. Not bad. Give me one quick second. Hold on. Okay. All right, let's move on. Okay, so that module wasn't too bad. Um, let's do what all entrepreneurs should do every day. Let's check the markets. Open up your Baja apps and let's get busy, baby. No distractions. Hydration, baby. You guys are doing great, and I appreciate all of you guys' hard work. Okay. Okay. First of all, let's go back to the markets. I don't know why this is taking so long. Oh, you know what we could do? I forgot where we at, man. Hold up. I need to power up real quick. Okay. One quick second. Let's try this again. Close the app. I'm gonna open it again. I don't know why the heck it crashed. There we go. I can see some graphics, baby. For my graphic design students, look how beautiful this is. Oh no, the site is down. Oh, so about to say the site is down. I want you to see how beautiful this is. So we're gonna go with top 20 coins because we don't care about anything else. I'm gonna put it close to the screen. Can you see it? Okay, so we're gonna do something really, really cool. I'm gonna try to line this up. All right, perfect. All right, Bitcoin stands at 54,701.148 in the green, 1.39%. Ethereum in the green, 3.29%, 2,298, 7,415 of a penny. Monero in the green, 3.47%, $170, 96,003, no, 98, 99,397 of a penny, baby. Litecoin in the red, 0.32%, $62 and 823,711 of a penny, baby. Bitcoin Cash in the green, 4.02%, $306 and 53,946 of a penny. Dogecoin in the green, 3.45%, 0.095745 of a penny. Tron, baby, in the green, 2.77%, 0.15 cents and 2 thousandths of a penny. Solana in the green, 3.17%, $128, 97 thousandths of a penny. XRP, Ripple, the bad guys. In the green, 2.03%, 0.53 cents and 2,372 of a penny. Avalanche in the green, 3.54%, $21 and 920 thousandths of a penny. Binance coin in the green, 2.18%, $497 and 79,999 of a penny. Polkadot in the green, 3.48%, $4, 9 cents, 8,000 of a penny. Uniswap in the green, 5.33%, $6.50, 4,000 of a penny. Cardano in the green. Oh no, we already did Cardano. That's almost the same price. Okay, Cardano in the green, 3.40% at 32 cents, 5,181 of a penny. Wow, that just went down. Near Protocol in the green, 4.15%, $3, 69 cents, 5,900 of a penny. Toncoin in the green, 0.05%, $4.65, 8,000 of a penny. Chainlink in the green, 5.82%, $10.13. Shiba Inu, 0.0% at 0.000013 is actually down. Aptos in the green, 4.04%, $5.93. Internet C in the green, 2.34%, $7.18, 7 thousandths of a penny, baby. Let's check out these commodities. Gold, baby. Gold. Show me the money. Gold, baby, in the red, 0.73%, $2,498.81 an ounce. Silver in the red, 2.50%, $28.15. Platinum in the red, 0.49%, $927.74. Palladium in the red, 0.244%, $908.69. Copper 3M in the red, 1.06%, 8,996. Come on, baby. We've been on a roll with that copper 3M, baby. Okay. Cocoa, pallet, $9,496 in the green, 1.29%. Coffee in the red, 2.48%, $240 a pallet. Cotton in the red, 3.46%, $66.93. Lumber in the red, 2.21%, $987, 5 thousandths of a penny. Sugar in the red, 1.92%, $18.90. Orange juice in the green, 1.95%, $526.85 a pallet. And you wonder what, yo, my orange juice was seven something at Walmart the other day. I was like, yo, seven something, baby. That's more than a $5 uh, a Happy Meal or those $5 deals that they have. Man, listen, man. I thought tell you, man. Okay, interest rates. 2 year note, 5 year note, 10 year, 30 year note. How does it look in the future? 0.05%, $125, 65 cents. Actually, no, 6,563 of a penny. Where is the money right now? 5 year note, 105. Ooh, the market is betting on an upset. I'm not even going to say anything else. We're not even going there. So let's go straight to technology. Okay, this is going to be cool. I just realized I could do this all the time. All right, so y'all ready? Now I can actually, I'll tell you what, hold on. Let's use all the technology we got. All right, see if I can go time event. Time to expand the iPhone family. Hold up. There we go. Let me make sure I have my full power on. We're going to get this perfect. All right. Y'all ready? All right. Let's go. All right. Tell me y'all don't have the best teacher in the world. What other teacher's going to do this? All right. Y'all ready? Preview Apple's Glow Time event. Time to expand the iPhone family. It's that time of the year when Apple Inc. customers rave about new gadgets while the competition scrutinizes the rivaling technology. We're talking about none other than Apple's Glow Time event 2024, which will be taking place on September 9th, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Rumor has it that it will be packed with new goodies. The main star of the latest show is anticipated to be the iPhone 16 series, with 4 new additions to the smartphone family: iPhone 16, iPhone 16 Plus, iPhone 16 Pro, and iPhone 16 Pro Max. According to Mac rumors, as part of the upgrades, customers can expect a new capture button, larger displays for the Pro models, improved A series chips that run faster, vertical cameras, lenses for standard models, Wi Fi 7, more RAM capacity. Apart from this, the new smartphone might come in 7 colors: blue, pink, yellow, green, black, white, and purple. Furthermore, the 5G connectivity is likely to become faster and more efficient, as the iPhone 16 series is expected to be equipped with Qualcomm incorporated Snapdragon X75 modem. Lastly, the latest models' batteries are anticipated to use stacked battery technology, which will provide them with a longer lifespan and better capacity. The launch date for the iPhone 16 series is set to be September 20th. Among other gadgets to be featured during the event will likely be the Apple Watch Series 10 or Apple Watch X. Give me a second. All right. All right. So here we go. See if I can do that. All right. There we go. Maybe I can try this. Okay. Perfect. Let's try that. All right. See if I can give you guys a close up. Okay. Among other gadgets to be featured during the event will likely be the Apple Watch Series 10 or Apple Watch X, marking the product's 10th anniversary since it was first unveiled. Mac Rumor states that a major redesign is on the horizon, with the watch expected to be thinner, hold a new magnetic band system, and contain additional health features. Finally, AirPods 4 and AirPods Max are highly anticipated to also be in the lineup of this event. Mac Rumors stresses that the former could come in 2 versions, one of which will be equipped with the active noise cancellation technology. As for AirPods Max, only slight changes might be applied, such as the introduction of new colors and a USB C port. Apple could also surprise its fans with new Macs and software updates, although it remains uncertain whether the company would be going all out during the event which is historically considered to be its biggest one every year. In the meantime, things have been spicing up as China's Huawei Technologies Company Limited announced that it will be holding an event just hours after the United States rival's presentation. Hmm, I wonder who's gonna win that one. Huawei, baby. Huawei. While it is yet to be uncovered what Huawei plans to showcase during the event scheduled for September 10th at 2:30 p.m. Beijing time, the company's consumer and automotive technology executive Richard Yu labeled the device set to be unveiled an epic making product. According to data from StatCounter Global Stats, as of July 2024, Apple continues to sit on the smartphone vendor's throne, having the largest worldwide market share of 27.73%. The $3.5 trillion empire leads Samsung Electronics Company Limited by 4.14 percentage points, with the latter's mobile market share at 23.59%. As per data provided by Stocklytics.com, in the first half of 2024, Apple raked in 85.2 billion in iPhone revenue. And what is the price of the stock? See if I can get the glare out. Apple in the red, 0.62%, $220.95 at time of recording. Let's go. Yo, I swear to God, I'm not even gonna say nothing, yo. In my flight yesterday, this aircraft was on the left side of the wing, on my left wing. Look what it says, yo. Boeing's uncrewed Starliner spacecraft lands in New Mexico. Yo, we saw it right before landing in California. This is incredible, yo. All right, here we go. Boeing Starliner mission concluded Friday night, local time, with an empty capsule landing in New Mexico, while the two test pilots, Butch Wilmore and Suni Williams, remain stuck in space until next year. The spacecraft will return to Earth after 3 months of the start of Boeing's first crewed mission through the desert darkness on autopilot, landing at White Sands Missile Range. Touchdown. Hashtag Starliner. The uncrewed spacecraft landed at New Mexico Eastern Time 0401 Saturday, September 7th, NASA wrote on X. Earlier, NASA considered the return of both astronauts was too risky due to thruster failures and helium leaks experienced during the mission. Despite Boeing's assurances of safety, NASA opted for a SpaceX flight for their return. Their SpaceX ride is scheduled for the end of September, meaning the astronauts will stay in space until February, over 8 months after their intended return. Boeing Company stands in the red, 2.74%, $157.70. And this was the reason why we did today's show. Cryptos tumble. Bitcoin slumps 5%, Ethereum sinks 7%. Now remember, I just we just went over the market, so I just read to you guys everything. This is what happens with people that don't know anything about technology, read something and believe it, and then keep writing about it without knowing. You saw how the market was in the green, in the green, in the green, in the green, beating everything on the market, right? Even gold is in the red today. Gold, baby. Digital gold is more valuable than regular gold. The price of the world's largest cryptocurrencies fell on Friday as investors digested the latest labor market data in the United States, which showed that only 142,000 new jobs were added in August, below the expected 160,000, seemingly raising concerns about the country's economic stability. The report also prompted a sell off on Wall Street earlier today. Duh, that was the whole point. Then that's why they did that. Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell announced on August 23 that the time had come for the United States Central Bank to cut interest rates. However, there are concerns that a single rate cut in September may not be sufficient to prevent an impending recession. Bitcoin tumbled 5.45% to sell at 53,105.233 at 4:38 p.m. Eastern Time. Ethereum plummeted 17.42% to trade at $2,192 and 7,552 of a penny at the same time. So now let's look at the price now. Where is Ethereum? 2,305.40 in the green, 3.64%. Where's Bitcoin? Up 1.50%, 54,764. And what time is it? It's still the morning, right? The day just started. That's it. Moving on. Let's try something real quick. Everybody hydrate. 1 second. Take a break. We're going to take a break in a few more minutes. Let's try to get one more module in. I'm going to put it on the main terminal here. Give me 1 quick second. Open your terminal, www.mindtools. It should be on your queue already. Todos los estudiantes, por favor, a www.mindtools.com. Se escribe mindtools.com. Por favor, opriman. Si están usando su computadora, eh, en la barra no le va a salir del color anaranjado, va a salir azul. ¿Ok? Opriman business skills porque hicimos leadership and management. Everybody open up business skills. Um, let's do, okay, you guys choose customer service or project management. Project management. 1 second. Okay, where it says content type. Oh, no, no, no. Never mind. Never mind. That's not built. That's not finished on the website. So let's just go down. But let's see if we can remember using the graphics. I slowed down the browser because it was moving too fast. Hold up. Oh, okay. Tell you what. Let's find. At least we got a few of them up there. I can't complain about that. Um, let's try. Let's see program management. Let's see if it's uploaded. It looks like it's there, but only one way to find out. This is incredible. Okay. Entonces, let's move on. Program management, structuring projects as part of a program. Written by the Mind Tools content team. Please log on to www.mindtools.com and thank you for sponsoring today's episode. Multiple projects are often run as part of a program. Say you wanted to adopt a new technology and use it to change the way your organization works. To do this, you need to implement dependencies between the projects and the need to share some key resources. Also, your organization needs to manage the cost for each project within a single overall budget instead of running each project separately. it probably makes sense to manage these projects within a single program. But what type of program structure should you use? And which activities do you need to manage at program level rather than project level? In this article, we'll explore program management. We'll look at what a program actually is and review different types of program structure. Definition of a program. Ugh, okay, just a little bit. Okay. A program usually consists of a number of projects that contribute to the same strategic goal, which have the same business sponsor. Some organizations also refer to large and complex projects as programs. The main benefits of managing projects in a program are: number one, you have a single delivery structure and a single senior sponsor that is responsible for achieving the goal. Number two, it's easier to manage interdependencies, conflicts of interest, and competing requests for resources between projects. Managers, sponsors, and steering groups can make decisions in the best interest of the program as a whole. Managers can appoint program level resources to work on behalf of all of the projects to improve effectiveness and efficiency. For example, you could set up a department to provide the IT support for all projects involved in the program. If you run your projects within a program, you must decide on the role and responsibilities of the program manager, the support that this person needs, which is usually called the program management office or program office, and the way that resources need to be distributed between the program and projects. There's no single solution to how to organize this, as it depends on the organization and the goals of the program. However, we'll look at a typical program management structure that you can use as a starting point to assess what's required for your program. We'll then look at two examples of how this structure may work in practice. A typical program management structure. Figure 1 below shows a typical program management structure. Sponsor of the program supported by steering group. Project, program sponsor, program manager. We can do two nodes, um, and we can actually format it as a blockchain. So let's go. First block, give me program sponsor. One rectangle below, program manager. Let's divert to the right, program office. Now let's continue on the center line, and we're going to break down four different blocks on the chain. So we can have project one, project two, project three, and project four. But as you can see by the diagram, they're all working as one. The two tables below show the phases and processes of program management and the roles and responsibilities that program and project teams may have within this structure, depending on how you decide to organize things. Table 1, Phases. Phase: program level responsibilities, project level responsibilities. Number 1, program strategy and business case. Number 2, develop a strategy for the program as a whole. Develop an overall business case with program level costs and benefits. Develop project mandates for each project. Number 3, contribute to the program strategy and business case where required. Preparation: appoint project managers and perhaps other key project team members. Set up the governance group. Develop the program charter. Appoint all other project team members. Establish any project specific governance structure if required. Develop the project charter or project initiation document. Design, development and testing, training and business readiness, support and benefits realization. Establish principles and constraints within which the projects must operate. Agree on the approach to be used within each phase. Deliver the project within the program framework. Table 2, processes. Process, program level responsibilities, project level responsibilities. Number 1, phase management. Determine project phases and phase start and end dates. Sign off on phase entry and exit criteria. Manage the project within each phase. Planning. Establish planning methodology and conventions. Agree on the overall program plan, including project plans at the milestone level and the program critical path. Monitor progress against this high level plan. Agree and deliver to the highest Agree and deliver to the high level program plan. Conduct detailed project planning. Monitor progress against the plan. Control. Agree and sign off on the high level scope, business case, and benefits for the program as a whole. Support slash manage escalated risk and issues from the projects. Manage the governance process. Allocate budgets to projects. Establish and manage programs, reporting, and internal program team working mechanisms. Manage detailed scope, issues, and risk. Escalate areas of concern to the program level for support. Collate and manage cost and benefits information for the project and report this to the program manager. Team management. Manage shared resources within the program. Manage program level team members and project members. Manage project staff. Communications and change management. Manage communications with program level stakeholders. Develop the program communication strategy. Ensure an integrated change approach across the program. Manage stakeholders local to the project. Conduct communications and other adoption activities with wider stakeholder groups in line with program strategies. Procurement. No typical setup. This depends on what makes the most for the program as a whole. Integration. Manage integration points between the projects within the program. Manage integration points between the project and business as usual functions. Other tips. Establish the project management methodology to use for the program and associated projects. Conduct audits of associated projects if required. Example of program structures. The program structure above is a useful starting point, but it's not appropriate for all programs. These examples show how you can amend this structure to serve your own needs. Example 1, a thin program structure. In this example, the sponsor has formed several projects to deliver a key strategic goal. There are only a few interdependencies between the projects, but these interdependencies are critical. They all must deliver change into the same parts of the organization. Therefore, the main benefit of establishing a program is to give increased visibility to these interdependencies and to manage change in an integrated way. The program structure consists of a program sponsor, a program manager, and a support person. The program manager is accountable for the program as a whole, with an emphasis on leading and driving the overall change strategy. The project teams then do the detailed communications and change work. There's also a dedicated support person to collate reports, monitor costs and benefits, create communications and presentations, arrange program meetings, and prepare for program steering group meetings. This is an example of a thin program structure in which the program manager's main role is to provide leadership and direction. Note: program managers will always benefit from having project management skills, but in a thin program structure, as in example 1, the most important skills are usually managing relation with key stakeholders, controlling the program as a whole rather than managing the details, providing leadership and direction. So you don't always have to be an experienced project manager, an effective program manager. Example 2: a thick program structure. Take a break, stretch, do some exercise, work out. Oh, showing you all my workout. All right. In this example, a company is rolling out a new system across several business units in different geographical areas. They've created a rollout program involving the initial system and build and pilot implementation. The program manager is hands on, directly managing the initial design, build, and implementation. He or she manages the delivery of core components that are common to each implementation. He needs to know the details of the rollouts, the issues that the projects face, with what's being done to manage issues that impact the critical path, and how staff are adopting the new system. The program office provides the support included in the typical program structure. In addition, the program office provides resources, experience, and advice so that each group of implementers doesn't have to learn everything on their own. The program office also includes additional strategy and control rules. These roles ensure that the original design is being appropriately implemented and adopted by everyone in the company. This is an example of a thick program structure in which the program manager holds significant control and support. 4 steps to decide your program structure. Follow these simple steps to help you determine which structure is most appropriate for your program. Number 1, identify which projects should be brought together into the program. Number 2, identify what you must control at the program level to ensure that you meet your program and project goals. Number 3, identify the services that the program should provide to increase project efficiency. Number 4, identify the project cross linkages that you need to manage so that delivery is robust. Further program management tips. Number 1, don't simply set up a program with standard program roles. Think about which roles are appropriate for your particular situation. This will help you avoid confusion and duplication of work between the program and project offices. By adopting this, you'll avoid unnecessary costs created by unnecessary roles. Number 2, if you assign an activity to the program or improve efficiency, make sure that the activity serves the needs of the project as well as the program. If not, the activity may be duplicated within the project and you won't achieve the efficiency you intended. Number 3, When you design the roles required to ensure that changes are adopted, consider your stakeholders' perspectives. Then determine who should do what. Stakeholders may become overloaded and confused when they have to deal with too many different people within the program. Key points. Our typical program structure gives you a useful starting point for determining your program structure, but it doesn't provide the full answer. You can base your structure on this or use a variation of our thin or thick structure examples. When you develop your proposed structure, review it from several perspectives. Make sure it works for everyone involved: the project team members, project managers, program manager, program sponsor, governance group, and stakeholders. Very good. All right. So now we're going to go is 15 to 20 minutes. Let's see. Oh, okay. You know what? We're going to take a pause right now because we are going to recharge. So we thank you guys for tuning in. You guys made it. We'll be back with part two very shortly. God bless.